Good day to everyone. Today, we'll be presenting our assignment for Fundamentals of Computer Networks. My name is Rina Janshani. The main objective of this assignment is to set up a local area network for the school with buildings and different locations. Few requirements are mentioned in this assignment that there are a total of 3 locations, which is A, B, and C. The distance from A to B is 100 meters, while distance from A to C is 400 meters. And then next, this is the network topology that we designed for this assignment. The topology that we use is tree topology. It's because of its sturdiness. When one of the node gets defective, others will not be affected. And the other reason is it is easier to maintain and detect error. This is because a central node connects all nodes, and error can be easily detected as all transmitted information passes through. And in this network topology, there are a total of 7 subnets. And then for the intermediary devices, we use the switch and the router. The switch connects each department inside a location, while for the router, it connects all the switches from different locations to form a local area network. And for the cable used is copper straight-through cable and fiber cable. The copper straight-through cable connects the switch at location A and B to the router. And for the fiber cable, it connects the switch at location C to the router. This is because the copper straight-through cable has a distance limit of 100 meters, while the fiber cable can support larger than 100 meters. And this is the network topology for location A, B, and C. And next, we will take a look on the number of hosts required. This is the diagram provided in the assignment. And since the requirement mentioned that we need to consider a 20% growth of hosts, therefore we need to calculate the number of hosts with 20% growth. After computing, you can see that the largest subnet group is location B, first floor, IT Resource Center, which required 360 host addresses, 1 network address, and 1 broadcast address, a total of 362 IPv4 addresses. And first of all, we know that the largest subnet required 362 addresses, including the network and broadcast address, and therefore we need to find a class that can support up to 362 hosts. By using class B address, we can achieve this objective. After calculation, we use 9 bits as the host address. By using the formula 2 to the power of bits, which is 9, that will give us a total of 512 host addresses, which are more than enough to support the required 362 addresses. The subnetting technique used in this assignment is classful IPv4 addressing, which is also known as fixed length subnet mask technique, which means the block of IP addresses is split into several subnets of identical length. Therefore, the prefix of each subnet will be the same. And next, this is the subnetting table that shows the address assigned to each subnet, including the subnet address, first usable IP, last usable IP, and the broadcast address. Next, I'll pass on to my teammate to do further explanation.
Good day to everyone. We have already assigned a fixed IP address range to every device and room. So the purpose that we set the fixed address range to every device and room is to let the IT staff have the more easy to make the maintenance. So next, I will proceed to the hands-on part. So this is the topology of our assignment that my teammate mentioned just now. So now I will show some command line interface to let you have the further understanding about our assignment. So first, when I enter the CLI of the router, I will be prompt to enter the password because we already set the password for line, and the secret password for router and switch. So now I will just need to enter the password that we set. So I have successfully entered to the router. Then to make changes to the router, I will need to enter the enable command. And then the secret password has been blown. Now I can make changes into the router. So first I will enter the config terminal command. And then the end device that we want to present today is the PC0. So first I will enter the interface of the device, in the interface of the router, which is the gigabit Ethernet 4/0. And then it's the IP address. So after finish configure the router, next I will proceed to the switch. So as same as the router, I will need to enter the password, and then it's the secret password. So the interface of the switch one is the VLAN 1. And then I will enter the IP address of the switch and the subnet mask. The difference between the switch and the router is the router does not require the default gateway, but the switch needed the default gateway. So I will enter the default gateway of the switch. Lastly, I will configure the IP address of the PC0. And next is the subnet mask. And then the default gateway of the PC is the router IP address. So next, I will show the ping activity of the PC. So for make sure the PC is working with the network or not, I will just need to ping the default gateway, which is the router IP address. So by this result, we can see that I have sent 4 packets to the router and I received 4 replies. So there have been 0 loss in this activity. So means that this PC0 have already connected to the router. So next, I will show another example. So this is the PC5 IP address, and I will ping to the PC5. So the ping activity is successful too. So that means that our network can be work properly, and our cable and the command line is all correct. So that's all about our assignment. Thank you.